Hi Trinity, welcome to worship. I'm Madeline and I'd like to welcome you to National Lutheran Schools Week, a week set aside each year to celebrate Lutheran education and let more people know about it. We'll hear from a couple of Trinity teachers in a minute. First, I'd like to tell you about Start Here in the church lobby. Whether you're new to Trinity or a longtime Trinity family like mine, you should visit Start Here and find out about all the things going on at Trinity. You can find out details on upcoming events, life groups, Bible studies, and basically everything going on at Trinity. Start Here is in the lobby after all services. Our Spiritual Gifts sermon series continues this week, and we wanted to share one of our members' experiences discovering her spiritual gifts. Here is Trinity member Megan Gidcombe.
Learning my spiritual gifts has allowed me to see how the Lord has been working in me and what He has been calling me to. My 3 spiritual gifts are administration, evangelism, and hospitality. I have always been extremely organized, goal-oriented, and I love planning details or logistics. A part of me always felt this probably annoyed people, and while growing up, I was slightly ashamed of this trait. As I have matured as a wife, mother, and Christian, and after learning that administration is one of my spiritual gifts, my eyes have been opened to how I have been called to serve my community in this way. Although evangelism surprised me when it came up as one of my spiritual gifts, I see that this is quite possibly my strongest gifting. I believe my ministry as a mother and as a wife is my highest purpose. Seeing evangelism as a spiritual gift helps me deepen my commitment to bringing the good news to my family and coming together with other moms who can do the same. I believe that by building up the body of Christ through families, we can create a tidal wave of positive change in the world. My final spiritual gifting is in the area of hospitality. Hospitality in this season of 3 kids ages 4 and under means joyfully and lovingly caring for others by welcoming them generously. Knowing my spiritual gifts helps me feel closer to God and helps me to see how God has created me uniquely for the good of His church. The beauty of spiritual gifts is that God made none of us alike, and when we all use our gifts in the way we are called to serve, we are a blessing to one another.
The Missouri Synod runs the largest Protestant school system in the U.S. What sets Lutheran education apart? Here are teachers Bob Shivey and Laura Peel with some thoughts on Lutheran education.
My grandfather was a principal and organist in downstate Mount Olive, Illinois. My dad was a Lutheran school teacher at St. John Forest Park, athletic director. And my 2 older brothers were in teaching. This is my 42nd year, I believe. I always have to keep counting, but 42nd. Well, what makes it special is the opportunity that I have and all our Lutheran teachers is to tell the story of Jesus' love for our kids 5 days a week, 7 hours, just an opportunity to weave it in the classroom, into classes. I have an opportunity to do it during sports as a coach. It's just a wonderful opportunity for children to learn from good role models, and I'm just blessed that God has given me this opportunity.
I have attended Lutheran schools for pretty much all my life, from pre-K up to 8th grade. My parents are both Lutheran school teachers. My grandma was a Lutheran school teacher. My sisters and brother-in-law are, so it's kind of the family business. And I feel really blessed that I get to be a part of that as well, because I had such a great time in Lutheran schools growing up, and I had great examples from my parents of what it's like and what it means to be a Lutheran school teacher. I think what sets us apart and what made me want to be a Lutheran school teacher was the connection that the teachers get to have with their students. It's so much more than English and reading and spelling and grammar and math. It's really about giving them the chance to become a well-rounded person, encouraging their faith, especially in a time where it can be hard to go out into the world and live your faith fully. We get to give them the means and the tools to be a witness in the world, to go out and share Jesus' love with people. We give them confidence in their faith and confidence in themselves.
On behalf of Trinity students and our parents and the faculty, I'd like to say thanks to the Trinity congregation for supporting our school and education.